Oops.
Why did Wendy's...
Be quiet. Oops.
Why did Wendy's...
Are y'all in the stream? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Okay, there y'all go. Lord have mercy. The technical difficulties. Oh my God, hey y'all. They tried to take me out tonight. They tried to take me out, y'all. Oh my God. Ooh. If only you knew. If only y'all knew. I'm going to try to get this audio better because I feel like the last time I didn't like the way the audio sounded. Oh my God. Ooh. If only you knew. If only y'all knew. I'm going to try to get this audio better because I feel like the last time. Sorry, y'all. I have to go check it on my phone. We're going to hope and pray that this audio is better this time. Because I feel like last time it was kind of jank. Hey, everybody. Ooh, happy Saturday, child. It ain't happy. It ain't happy, happy, joy, joy. Because when I tell you, I wish I could explain to y'all the trouble I've been through. Now, I've been working on this live for months. Got it down pat. Last week, boom, set it up. Oh, it clicked right on. We was rocking and rolling. Today, it is 9:05. I've been trying to get this live to set up, to show, to like everything to be functioning correctly since 7:39. So this is what y'all getting tonight. Tank top, covers, but we're going to do it. I have some things to show y'all. It's gonna get better because we in here now. It's gonna get better. The video disappeared. Can y'all see me? Somebody said, where did the video go? Y'all, please tell me y'all can see me and hear me. And everything's up. You don't know how bad I want to throw this computer, all these wires, my equipment that I pay lots of dollars for. I'm going to quickly just make sure, because when I'm streaming, I think I said this last week, I can't hear myself through the mic. I can't really see exactly what y'all see. Okay, you say yes, you see me. So I have to either go on my phone and go to my YouTube channel and check it, or go to my laptop just to make sure everything is looking for you the way it looks for me. But I also don't want to get like feedback, so I try to be like strategic about how I go look. And when I tell you, This thing works me, honey. Real bad. Real bad. Okay, it won't let me go on my laptop because it is streaming. Okay. Okay, thank you. Y'all say y'all see me and hear me. Okay. Let me start stressing. I got to get my mind together. You know, and it's so finicky. Like, I can have everything set up perfectly, but it's like, oh, well, you turn the camera on before you turn the stream on. So you got to start all over. It's a mess. Anyway, I'm going to show y'all. You can see me on your TV, but not on your phone. Why? Really? I don't like that. Hold on, y'all. Because I can see me on my phone. You see me on your TV, but not on your phone? Why? Okay, I can see me on my phone. I think it's working fine. Okay, so what I saw this week, y'all, I saw some cute stuff, right? So I told y'all, as I see things, I just clip them and to keep notes and tabs, and then I put them together so I can show y'all on Saturday. The things that don't really fit into videos. But let me tell you about y'all daddy. Steve Madden. He's going to jail because the way this man steal people's stuff, out of control. To jail immediately, do not pass go. But I love it. So I don't know if y'all have seen recently these Chanel pumps that are, I think they're out. But they're like a cap toe pump. They look real Sunday go to meeting freedom fighter, but I love them. They're kind of old school looking, just in the shape and how thick and chunky the heel is. And they're cap toe. So there's a pair that's white with a black patent cap toe. There's a pair that's like tan. And then there's a pair that's black with a turquoise cap toe. Love it, love it, love it. But tell me why Steve Madden got them shoes on his website already. So I'm going to show y'all. In case you like them, I'm going to link them. That's going to be a new phrase. If you like them, I'm going to link them. You don't see me, but you hear me. I see you on my TV. Stuff happens right when you want to be. Okay, you see me on both. Yeah, I think it's right. You know, if you don't see me on the phone, it may simply be because I had to, like, once the stream started on my software, I have to like log into YouTube so that I can see the chat, like y'all's comments on my screen. So that might be where you see that little lag, or you may have to close it and open it again. I know Steve Madden has already been in jail. Steve Madden is low-key a criminal, but I don't care. He is low-key a criminal, for real. But I'm gonna show y'all these shoes and some other stuff that I just thought was cute or good, you know, good prices or things that's good for pre-fall, because we're getting ready to transition, things that are coming up. So I'm gonna show y'all. Also, tomorrow a video will go up. So I'm doing the live today, Saturday. We will still have a Sunday upload tomorrow. I'm going to try to get up super early in the morning if perimenopause lets me sleep tonight, and get it up maybe like 8:30 tomorrow, 7:30, 8:30. But that video that's going up tomorrow is all about pre-fall, what's trending, what's coming up, transitional pieces, stuff like that. But none of the things that I have in this live that I'm going to show you really fit into there necessarily. So I just wanted to show them to y'all here. Steve Madden is a gangster. And if you know his backstory and how he started the brand, insane. I watched a documentary on him, like how he started the brand. This joker was borrowing money from everywhere that he didn't have to pay back. He got loans from, like, I don't want to say the mob, but like, yeah. And he was doing a lot of those, like, you can get these business loans that's kind of like payday loans. They're horrible. You should never do it. But people that's desperate do it, or people that know they can flip the money and that they're going to make a profit really quickly will do. He was doing all kind of craziness. But listen, he's not averse to risk because it paid off. Hold on, y'all. I'm just going to get some lip balm because my lips are dry. Y'all like what I got going on with my purse today? It's out of control, isn't it? It's out of control. Come on, camera. I got a whole lot of. I just learned how to tie this new way people are tying this in this little braided thing. I thought it was so cute. So I watched a whole bunch of videos on how to tie it like that. But right now my lips are dry. So let me put some lip balm on and I'll show y'all all the items. And then like the last live, once we finish, I will put everything in the description box. If I can do it while we're on here, I'll do it while we're on here. But I don't think I can. Y'all know this is my favorite lip balm. This is the best. It works. It works so good, and it stays on, and it's not like greasy. It's very moisturizing. Sometimes I sleep in it because it doesn't get cakey, it doesn't get white. It stays on, and when you wake up in the morning, your lips feel really like, you know, just moist. And I've shown y'all this before. Y'all probably know this, and I don't know why my camera. This is Sugar. Oh, because you know what? I'm streaming. The camera won't adjust. But this is by the brand Sugar. It's just their first one they came out with, the regular one. Anyway, him and Jessica who? Jessica Simpson be stealing the people designs too? Really? Yes, I love my Empire. That's the one that I carry. That's kind of like my everyday bag. I carry that one the most. But then I have like a navy one, and I feel like I need to force myself to wear the navy one. I probably will more in fall with jeans and stuff like that. And I have a blue suede jacket, and I want to get another little doily that has blue on it for the other Empire. But I love that bag too, especially that size, because y'all know I like a big ginormous bag, and I can put all my stuff in there. And I love the Kiss Locks. Have y'all seen it? They've come out with new colors of the Kiss Lock. The only problem is I like the colors. Like one is red, one is white, which is very pretty. I wish they would bring the pink one back. But they only have them in the smaller sizes, like the medium. I like the giant Kiss Lock. I need the one that's the size of the other ones that I have. Anyway, yeah, I love my little razzle dazzle too. It got a whole lot of going on. Okay, let me show y'all the stuff. Y'all want to see the stuff? The blue what? Empire sold out before you could check out? Or the blue Kiss Lock? Man, that's too bad. Okay, let me, y'all know I'm having, wait, the technical difficulties. I'm going to show y'all the Chanel one first. And then I'm going to show y'all what Stevie meant. I hate to disrespect these people in their faces. It's unbelievable. Okay, this is the Chanel one, right? Y'all see it. Cute. Tell me y'all can see it. Make sure, I got to make sure everything is working right. 3 a.m. in Switzerland. Wow. Hello. Thank you for joining. I like that brown suede one too. Oh man, the blue Empire. I'll tell y'all a story about the blue Empire. Can y'all see the Chanel shoe? Is it showing up for you on the screen? Is it scrolling? I was going to put on makeup and stuff, y'all, but I'm telling y'all, I was so stressed out. I was like, listen. They better be glad I combed my hair today. Okay, y'all can see it. Okay, so that's the Chanel shoe, right? Now, let me show you the disrespect. The disrespect this man has for these people is unbelievable. Look at Steve Madden, y'all. Why this man so disrespectful like this? Oh, so disrespectful. And he knew which two colors to do. This black and turquoise and black and white. And look how he even has the shape of, because if you see the front of the toe, it's kind of like squared, but then it has this little like pushed in design to it. This man is out of control. He's out of control. He just straight up took them people's shoe and just said, listen, it is what it is. Like the only thing the shoe doesn't have is the little CCs at the top, literally. That is the only thing the shoe doesn't have. The color is a tad bit different because you know that Chanel turquoise blue, whatever, those colors are, he can't copy the colors exactly, but at the same time, it's like, but also, you know, who cares? Because, I mean, come on, show. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. You see the technical difficulties? There we go. That's the original. I'm trying to show this one. There we go. I can't believe he did that, but at the same time, I absolutely can believe he did that. Because I just feel like he just doesn't care. When I saw him on that podcast, and he said, the girl was going through the shoes asking him who the inspiration, what designer the inspiration was, and he was just naming the designers like, and what about it? And then she was like, so you admit to the fact that these are like, you know, ideas you take from designers. And he said, Steve Madden said, I just think that's insane. I mean, these are jelly sandals. It was when the jellies was big. He was like, these Elias sandals are like, what is it, like $350? He's like, who's going to pay that? She was like, so you just made some for $60. And he was like, out of control. But I'm here for it. He knows that we're going to buy them. So, listen, do what you got to do. Steve is wild. That man is a trip. He is a trip. He is a trip. I know, right? He should have put SM up there. He just doesn't care. And it's like, I feel about that similar to how I feel about, you know, some other things that are made available to people who cannot be buying $2,500 shoes. It's like, did he take the design? Yes, obviously. But also, do we love the design and the shape of the shoe and the color combo, and we want to look and feel good too? Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, no harm, no foul. Inspired by his Wright. Hey y'all coming in. Okay, now the other thing that I found, what else? Let me look up here and see what else I saw this week that I thought was really cute. ASOS has some cute stuff. You know, ASOS is almost as aggressive as, not quite, but almost as aggressive, excuse me y'all, as Shein. And what I mean is, I go out of my way to never click on a Shein ad or an item that comes up when I'm looking for things. Because the thing of it is, if you click on it, the next 35 searches you do for anything, they're just going to return Shein. So I don't click on it. And when I say ASOS is almost as aggressive, ASOS is similar. Like if I'm on Pinterest or something and I see something that's from ASOS and I click it and go to the ASOS website, they show me a lot more ASOS stuff after that. Not, like I said, not as aggressively as Shein, but you know, they do get in that loop. So I try to look at stuff on ASOS, but also not click on too much stuff. Because then if I go on Instagram, it's just ASOS ad after ASOS ad after ASOS ad. They get a little out of control. I'm going to show y'all another pair of shoes at Steve Madden that I think are really good for pre-fall and fall. If you like a flat or those loafers that are really popular, y'all know the Kermit the Frog loafers. They're kind of growing on me, but Steve Madden I think has a really nice pair, and I like the colors that he's offering, the new colors they have. So I wanted to show y'all those because I don't think I was able to fit them in the last video, or either I put a different color of them in the last video, the video that's coming up tomorrow. So let me find that. It's exactly like Because He Can. Do y'all remember back in, was this the 90s or 2000s when Bill Clinton was hunching that girl and cheating on Hillary, and he got caught and they asked him why he did that? I think he was on Oprah and she asked him why he did it, and Bill said, "'Cause I can." This is the stuff that lives in my brain. And when y'all see me on videos and I be busting out in song, or sometimes I be laughing to myself, it's because this stuff is in my mind. That man sat up on that TV screen and said he cheated on that lady like that while he was the presidente of the whole United States of the world, and said he did it because he can. To jail, sir. To jail. Exactly. They're making fashion accessible, and I love that. And I see so many people being snooty, and I don't understand it. It's like, why don't y'all, this is why we can't have nice things. Why y'all don't want people to be able to have nice things? Leave people alone. People should feel good, look good, dress well at any price point. Y'all know I believe that strongly. Like, yes, the Kermit the Frog loafers, I say that because the front of the loafer look like Kermit when he be like making that stupid scrunched up face he makes when he get embarrassed or Miss Piggy slap him. That's what the front of those loafers look like. But I'm going to show y'all these because I think these are nice. And I love the color for the upcoming season. Let's see if I can't put these over here so y'all can see. These are the loafers. Aren't those nice? I think that's such a nice color to have. That camel color, because sometimes that camel color, especially with affordable, can be a little off. But I think they hit the nail on the head with these. They come in a lot of different other colors. Y'all see. They come in this burgundy color, which is nice too. I like those too, but I really love the camel color the best. I do not like the black. Let me tell y'all something. Them black shoes right now, to me, these black shoes to me look like... I'm not going to say that because I'm bound to offend somebody. They just look like old man church shoes. I'm going to say it like that and leave it at that. I don't like the plain black. I like the croc embossed black. That's okay. But that plain black, I don't like those. To me, they give a little cheap, and they give very much, like I said, church shoe, Easter Sunday, old man. But the camel color is perfect. I think you should always have, camel colored heels. I think you should have black heels, white heels, navy. And I think the same for boots. You need a camel, a gray, a black, a white, a navy boot if you can find a navy boot. Like, I think those are just staples. And I think that brown loafer is a perfect camel color. Flat. Those loafers, you can style them so many different ways. I think that's why it's growing on me, because I'm seeing more and more people style them in a bunch of different ways. People who have different styles of dress. And so I'm seeing them in different lights. Like, okay, that's kind of nice. Oh, okay, I like the way she did that. So I think those are good. You have a pair from Coach for like 20 years. See? And they came back around and they probably look great. You know what I mean? So I like those. I think they're good. I did look at the materials when I was looking this up, and the materials are pretty decent. Like, I think part of the shoe is real leather. So I think it's good. Camel boot is chef's kiss. You gotta have a camel boot when the weather gets a little cooler. Let us see. Now I also found, what is this? Oh, I found 2 bags. Let me show y'all the stuff from ASOS, because there's quite a few items at ASOS. And then I'll show you some bags that I found at Nordstrom Rack that I think are really nice, and they're at a good price point. And they're a little different, but they're kind of like a nice classic shaped bag that I think is good, and they might sell out. So let us see. ASOS, I'll show y'all this one first. They have this nice cape top, which I thought was really, I don't know, just kind of classy. It's in this nice cream color. I like the draping in the front. You know, that's part of the design. I like the way it falls. It just looks nice. The little kind of asymmetric handkerchief type hemline I thought was really nice. And this is that brand. I've said this about that brand recently in a couple of videos, but that brand Arrange that they have at ASOS, I think is a really good brand. The items tend to look nicer like this. They tend to be a little more fashion forward. They do cost a little bit more, but they are also, I think, made a little better and a little better quality. So I think the price is reflecting that. And I think it's nice. They have some really cute pieces in that brand. But I thought this was a nice classy piece. You could put this with a really nice pencil skirt and wear this to church. You could definitely wear it to the office. You could also make it real casual with some baggy pants like the one she has on, or even some denim jeans, some jeans and a nice heel. That's real cute, kind of casual but nice and, you know, elevated. So I thought that one was really cute. I like the pants too. Yeah, those pants are cute. What's the other stuff that I found at ASOS? Let me look through here and see. So they have these sets at ASOS, or I feel like they're trying to come up on Zara. They're trying to come up on Zara a little bit. So this is the jacket to this set, and I thought this one was really cute too. You know, that funnel neck is still in, and the balloon pants are really big. So I like this set together. This is the jacket. That's $119. But you know, this kind of stuff, I love a two-piece set too. But I feel like this kind of stuff is what you throw on to go get your nails done, you know, and just put on a cute shoe. It's easy breezy. It matches because it's a set. You don't have to think too much. Just put on a nice earring, a shoe, and grab your bag. And it looks really nice and pulled together without you having to do a lot at all. It's comfortable. It's very loose fitting. The design is already worked into the piece. So you don't have to like put a belt or tuck it like this. Everything is done. And this set comes in a lot of different colors too. They have this navy blue, they have a cream, they have a brown. I think it comes in like a butter yellow color as well. Really, really cute. So that's the jacket. And then you can see it in the video too, but these are the pants. So you can kind of see the pants up close, like the way the belt is. It's just like a drawstring, which is also, I think, super comfortable. You see the drawstring, really comfortable and cute too, but just easy. Just easy. And it comes in so many colors. It's gonna be, you know, it's gonna work. Hey, where am I? Okay, let me go back here. But yeah, I thought that was cute. Y'all like that set? Hey, what's going on with the chat? Hold on, let me make sure everybody. Did it freeze? Okay. We're good. I think we're good. See how paranoid I am because of the technical difficulties? Jesus. Y'all can still see me? Somebody said I need to buy some stock in Steve, man. It will probably do well. Did my live freeze? Okay, there y'all go. Thank you so much, Black but not bitter, because you be right there with me, because I be having a panic attack. Now the other thing that I found over here at ASOS, I'm gonna show y'all this. This is real cute. This is a take on a designer jacket that I've seen a lot of girls wear, and it's very, very nice in my opinion, but it costs a lot of money. It's pricey, and I hadn't seen anybody dupe it as well as this. So let me find my this one's very, very cute. I like this one. So this is also at ASOS, and this is the jacket. It doesn't necessarily look like a lot, but when you style it, it looks really nice. The piece is the piece by itself, meaning the jacket is the piece. That's going to be the centerpiece of any outfit you create with this. That's going to be where everybody's eye is going to be drawn to. I like that they made it in this color too, because it's kind of neutral. I think it could work immediately, like if you were to get it and wear it right now, if you live in a place where the spring is getting a little cool. But you could for sure also take this into pre-fall and it'll work. I think you could also take it in the fall. You could just put a turtleneck underneath it and like a wool pant and a boot. Cute, especially like a wool balloon pant and like a nice ankle boot. That'll be cute. And this is only $70, but I do like it a lot. I'm gonna show y'all the designer one. Janae has the designer one, and she took this picture, like a selfie picture of it, which I think shows the shape of it the best, where you can really see how they took inspiration from the designer. So I'm about to show y'all that one. Let me find that picture and I'll put it up. Hold on, where did I put it? put it in here. Did I put it in here? Hold on, y'all. Maybe I didn't put it in here. Jacket, pants. Oh, no, y'all didn't. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to grab it right quick so y'all can see. Do you see how this thing be playing me dirty? Oh, wee! There it is. And I think it's just so nice. So nice, so nice. But I'll put it up here so y'all can see. You see how it looks? That's the designer version. And then the one I just showed y'all from ASOS is definitely a take on this. But I like the way it fits, because if you just see the jacket, and sometimes they don't style it right, you won't really think anything of it. But then when you see it styled, it's like, oh, that's how it looks when you style it. I think that looks so nice. Yes, mustard. Yeah, it's really it's cute. It's a nice piece. I think it's one of those pieces you'll grab more than you think you would grab. And for it to look this good in terms of how close it resembles the designer, and to only be $69.99, I think it's a good buy. Also think stuff like that on ASOS, once people find it, it's gonna sell out. Like, they're gonna buy it. Because the girls who see this and get it, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, and they're gonna grab it. I wish they had it in other colors. I didn't see it in any other color, but I think the color that they put it out in is perfect. It's perfect. It's still the same type of neutral as this, like khaki. It still could work the same, and that could work with some leopard print. It could work with white. Definitely could work with like black, grays. All those kind of, the color that wool pants tend to come in, like that brownish blackish color. That'll be really pretty with that. So I think that one's really, really cute. I wanted to show y'all that one. Let us see. I got some other stuff that I found too. The other stuff is more ASOS. So let me show y'all this top from ASOS. I think it's really cute. It comes in 2 colors. So now this may not be for everybody. However, I think it's cute. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that's cute. I like the way the sleeves are and how they fall like that. It comes in a cream color too. That I think these kind of pieces are perfect for transitioning. Because you get a little coverage, you got a little something on that throat box, but it's still sleeveless. But it's also kind of like a sweater fabric. So you get that real nice in between. And a shirt that's cut like this, you can definitely put like a shirt underneath it. You could put a button down underneath this and it would be cute. You could put a short sleeve button down underneath it, would be cute. You could put a long sleeve t-shirt that doesn't have the, turtleneck, just a crew neck long sleeve t-shirt, and make it a little more cold weather friendly as the temperatures continue to drop. But I like the shape of this. I think that's really cute. And it's $55. I like both colors actually. I think that's nice. Yeah, and I love the way it falls, like the way the sleeves fall and the way it's kind of cut like that. It's like a design is already in the shirt. I'm loving pieces like that, if y'all can't tell, where it's like the work is already done for you. You don't have to like do a lot. This would be cute with a high-waisted pant and tuck the shirt in and put a nice belt on and then just have that shirt fall like that. That'd be real cute. I have that olive one from H&M. Somebody said H&M has an olive one similar to that. Yes, I have that olive one from H&M. I think this is real cute too. So, let me see what else I got in this treasure chest for y'all. I I showed y'all that. Let me show y'all this purse that I found at Nordstrom Rack that I think is pretty. And I think it's at a good price for what it is. And it comes in 2 colors. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, this I found at Nordstrom Rack. And I saw it. I was like, that's a nice bag. It looks designer. The shape and the structure of it. I like the texture of it too. I think it gives it a little, you see how it's textured like that? That gives it a little something. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's like a medium bag. You know, I hate a shoulder strap, but you know, it could work if you need a hands-free. And I love that little rose detail on the front. I thought that was cute. $400. I think this is the kind of bag I was looking. Y'all see how I'm scrolling? I was looking for it in the other color because I knew it came in another color because I saw it. Boom, found it. I like this blue too. And I like that they made the blue hardware silver. I think that's a pretty color combo. But I think this kind of bag, especially with that texture, especially with the brown one, with that texture, is the kind of bag that doesn't really go out of style because it's so structured. Like the shape of it is so structured and it has that simple top handle. It can last and withstand changing trends. So I thought that was really, really cute. Isn't that texture nice? I love that texture too. I thought that was so pretty. It just gives it a little something, you know? I think it elevates it, makes it look a little pricier than it is. Because it was $195, now it's $100. I think that's cute. That's a cute bag. So I think that's all I had that I found so far. There's other stuff that I collect or like I found last night or saw, you know, when I was putting this together, but I didn't look at it enough to, you know, like look at the fabric, see if it's a really good piece, read the reviews, look at the price point. Because when I show y'all this stuff, I've already kind of done all that and I think, yeah, this is good. So I have to like kind of vet stuff just to see. But I did like all of those. And yeah, that's all that I got that I wanted to show y'all. We could just, you know, talk now if y'all want to, or gossip or whatever. That's all I have. Oh, Jesus, this thing stressed me out so bad tonight. Goodness gracious. This is how stressed I am sometimes about the stuff. I'm going to tell y'all my story about my Blue Empire purse too. I really sometimes, want to set the camera up and just record myself setting it up so that in the future when it get to acting crazy, I could just go back and look at the video and see what's what. Because it's nothing like knowing you have it set up right, but it won't work. And that's when I was like, you know what? This thing gets finicky. You got to turn the camera on first, then make sure you click OK here second, then click this third, or it won't play. Even though everything is hooked up, you got to do this one, then this one, then this one. If you do it out of order, it won't show on the screen. It's just all these weird little, I need a production manager. A production manager to just do all this. And I can just come sit down and film. Yes, it does look rich. I agree. So let me tell y'all what happened with this bag. Not this one, my blue one. Okay. So I ordered the blue one because I feel like I found that blue one at a good... No. I had this one. I fell in love with this one. I loved it, right? So I saw the blue one in the same size. And I was like, I'm going to get it. But Coach didn't have it online, like Coach.com. They were out of the blue in the size I wanted. Coach Outlet didn't have the blue in the size I wanted. But I kept looking. Delars didn't have it. I'm scrolling one night on Coach Outlet. Boom. They had the blue in that size. I'm like, ordered. Okay, ordered it. Happy, good, got it in my cart, checked out, got my, email receipt. Thank you for your purchase. I'm good to go. So then I'm getting all this tracking info like, oh, it's coming. Oh, it'll be there in 2 days. Oh, it'll be there tomorrow. So I had to go get my nails done that morning. That day I had a morning appointment. And my nail tech is like 30 minutes from me. So I knew it was supposed to be delivered that next day because it tells you like, delivered between, how to be like 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. or whatever. So I was checking it because I was like, well, if it gets delivered before I leave, I'm just going to grab the box from the porch, grab the box from by the door, put it in the car, go ahead and drive to my nail appointment, but I will have the purse with me, in the car, in the box, so I won't have to sit out all day if it rains, whatever. Okay, fine. It said delivered. I'm like, yes. I'm talking about it said delivered, and all I had to do was like put my shoes on and like grab my sunglasses in my bag. So I go to the front. There's no box. There's no delivery. Nothing's there. And I'm like checking it again. It's like delivered. So I'm like looking at the picture. You know how they will put a picture of your front door with the show the delivery? I'm looking at the picture. This is not my door. I'm like, they done delivered my purse to the wrong house. Now I could tell it's on my street because the way the house numbers are, they're real unique. Like the house numbers in my neighborhood. So I was like, it's on my street somewhere, but this is not my door. So I go back into my order. I'm looking through and I'm checking. I don't know how. Just say my house number is 1234. I don't know how in my order, instead of it saying 1234, my street, it said like 6792, my street. And I'm like, where did that combination of numbers come from? Why would it have that? You know how when you pay for something with your card and it'll ask you to put in the zip code, you put in the zip code of your car. If your address doesn't match, if the zip code doesn't match, you can't make the purchase, right? So I'm like, well, how did I make this purchase? And this purchase went through. Everything should have been the same as it is on my driver's license, as it is on my card, as it is on the order. What the heck? So I had to go because I had to get my nails done. So now I'm pissed off. I'm stressed out. I don't know who he done left this bag with. This is a Coach bag. That bag, how much to Empire? Like $700, $700 and something. And I'm like, this is not just an Amazon package of, hangers that you done left on somebody's doorstep. Go get my nails done. I'm checking constantly the whole time, like looking at tracking, going back, looking at the picture. I'm like, I don't know. So I get home, the package isn't there. So I'm zooming in on a picture, and I could see little details. Like I could see the house's mat in the front, the welcome mat. I could see like this color of their door. Cause mind you, I had driven around my street before I went to get my nails and see if I could see a box outside somewhere. Cause I was gonna for sure grab my box and dare somebody to challenge me. So I see it and I'm like, I think I know what house that is. Next day, I'm driving up and down the street, looking at the picture, looking at people's door, looking at the picture, looking at people's door, looking at the picture, looking at people's door. So I found a house with that doormat and that color door. I'm like, they got my purse. So now, man, this bitch got my purse. Somebody in there got my purse. You know good what they want your name on that box. Why would you just take that in your house? So I'm knocking on the door. The people won't come to the door. I get in the car, wait. I go run the errand or something, come back, and knock on the door. They won't answer the door. I'm like, okay. So my boyfriend's like, you need to leave a note. You need to write a note, or you need to put a note on their garage door. You need to put a note on their front door. Somebody got that person. They know. I'm like, if it's a woman in that house, you might as well, the purse is gone. So I call Coach and I tell them what happened. I'm like, listen, I don't know how this got confused. I don't know how this got changed on my actual order because I paid with a card that is my card that has my zip code and my address attached to it. I entered my information. I would not have entered a random other number address on my street. And I don't have my purse. Let me tell you something. Coach was like, really? Oh, we're so sorry. We'll just ship you out another one today, Express. I was like, okay. Okay. So they just shipped me another one, which came like 2 days after because they shipped it like FedEx Express, signed, signature only, ID got to be shown. Like they just shipped me another one. No problem, no questions, no nothing. And I'm like, if I was a scammer, wait, all my scamming ass. If I was the scammer, Let me tell you something. You could do some things. Because there are companies who really have great customer service. And they don't take you through all that rigmarole. They just want to make it right and keep you happy. So they shipped me out another one. So I got my bag. No problem. Signed for it. Got the bag. When I tell you I'm still pissed. Every time I pass that house, I want to throw eggs on their doorstep. Because you knew you didn't order no Coach bag. And you took that box in your house with my name all over the packaging, the label. And you opened it and you kept that purse. I hope it burn your hands every time you carry it. It's okay. It's okay. Excuse me. Have I ever done a denim video? What you mean a denim video? Like showcase only denim? No. You know, this is the thing. I have the steps outlined. The problem is I forget sometimes that it doesn't do this every time, but I forget sometimes that it's finicky and you have to do certain things before you do other things. So I have like, make sure this is connected to this. This has to be connected to this. This has to be connected to this. This has to be connected to this. But the order of that, sometimes it gets real funny. And if you don't do it in a certain order, it just won't hook up. So I got it now. After today, after the stress I went through tonight, I got it now. But yeah. Because the last time I got stressed out, I made sure I took note of everything that has to be connected to everything else and which cord has to be connected by this cord. You know, I made sure I had all that stuff outlined, but and I forgot that it'll get finicky about that. Like, oh, well, you turned the camera on before you turned on the software to go live. So it's just not going to connect. I was pissed about that purse. You hear me? The whole time I'm getting my nails done, I'm just like, oh man, you just don't understand. Like, I want to fight this lady. I don't even know if it's a lady. I don't know who lived there. I really don't. I'm pretty sure it's a lady though. And you know, my boyfriend, he lived by the Wish Creed. So he's like, you want me to come over there? Cause listen, if you get the purse back from them, you can sell one of them. I'm like, you is a scammer. I'm asking where the scammer's at. Right here, you the scammer. What I probably honestly would have done is like a giveaway to y'all or something like that, or sold it for half price to somebody, one of y'all in a rap, you know, like, because they literally didn't ask me any questions. They just sent me a whole nother bag. Like, what was your order number? I got, oh, I see her. Okay, yeah, we'll just ship you out another one, FedEx. Don't worry about it. And it was just like nothing. You left a note before? I know, and I'm telling you, by the time when they said deliver, it couldn't have been more than 15 minutes from me putting my shoes on, grabbing my bag, putting on my sunglasses, and going down to my car. Like, I could get pissed all over again today. Oh, it was still on the stoop. If it was outside, I would have grabbed it and dared somebody on their Ring camera that saw me to say something. Right. I would have done the same thing, kept the box. They gonna get their karma, that is true. You know what's funny too, right after that happened, baby, if I see that lady walking with that purse, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna tag her with my car and knock the Mario coins out of her. But right after that happened, hi Barbados, I was watching, y'all probably know her on Instagram. If y'all remember, she got a bunch of kids now, but she used to just have Jade, her oldest. When Jade was little, she could talk so well for like a little kid. She was, the first video I think that went viral, she's like, I gorgeous. She was looking in the mirror. Jade a big girl now, and they done had like 4 more girls. But I think her name is Kelly, or either her husband named Kelly. Anyway, she had ordered a camera. I'm talking about a nice, expensive, like DSLR camera. Some kind of way, I don't know what happened. They delivered it to the wrong house. The neighbor's right down the street. And I don't know how she saw that that's where it got delivered to, but she went down to them people's house, and the dad gonna say, oh, I think my son brought a box in the house. Let me go look and see. Because people can do that. Like, I think an honest mistake could be you could just go open your door and grab the box and put it in the house. Especially like if you're getting ready to leave or whatever. You could just grab the box and put it in the house and not look. But he went in the house. Tell me why that man brought that box back out and it was open. They had to open the box and open the camera. She was like, why would you do that? He's like, oh, my son brought it in the house. She was like, you know it's not yours. Like, you don't see my name on, it's not this, is this your name on here? And then you see that it's a camera. What had happened was he had to open that box and open that camera, and it was that day. I think he was just gonna wait a little minute to see, you know, what was what, and he was just gonna steal the lady camera. And then she was so pissed because she was like, you know me, you know I live 3 doors down, you've seen me. I'm like, people don't care. People do not care. People do not care. And that happened like a couple days after my purse. I'm on Instagram and I see that and I'm like, yeah, girl, go down there and knock on that door, cause you gotta be kidding me. I paid for that purse. If them people would have gave me any kind of trouble at Coach, you know how I would have cut a fool. You think I'm about to just lose my whole 700 plus tax? No, absolutely not. You about to bring a purse. Somebody about to bring a purse up out of that house. Some kind of purse coming up out of there. Yes, come out the house. I just want to talk. Not Kiki Wyatt. Her name, I either her name or her husband's name is Kelly. I don't know why Kelly's coming to mind. But they kept having kids trying to have a boy. She's in, I think, reserves or used to be in the military. I think her husband was in the military. If y'all see any one of these kids, you'll be like, oh, I've seen them before. She had Jade, the oldest one. Then she had another little girl. They call her Boogie. Because she was dancing since she was little. They tried again for a boy. It was a third girl. He talked her into having another baby to try for a boy. It was a 4th girl. They got nothing but girls. And she's like, that's it. We're not trying no more. I think they got 4 girls. Or maybe she had another baby. Because the last time I came across her content, she might have just had a baby again. It was a girl. They got all girls. They were trying for a boy. And it just did not happen. Hey, somebody talking about right. I'm leaving here with something. You gonna come up out the house with my money or my purse, or a purse worth what mine worth? Like, don't play with me. And I just feel like I would not do that. That's why it angers me. If a package got delivered to me that was not mine and it had somebody else's name, I wouldn't even open the box. Like, I'm like, why do people are raggedy? I just would not do that to somebody. I wouldn't just take their stuff. Like, that's insane. Who raised y'all? You don't do that. Have y'all seen that video of that lady whose son was bullying the other little boy and the mama brought the son to the house and she made him switch shoes with the boy? Like, I ain't raised you to be out here picking at people. Be like, who raised y'all like that? Listen, let me tell you something. This is a funny story. So, I don't know if y'all know this. I grew up in the church. I'm not super religious, so sometimes people be getting mad at me in the comments and stuff, and I'm like, I believe in God. I grew up in the church, honey. Raised deep in the church. My godfather was the pastor of our church. I'm talking about we went to prayer meeting, Bible study, deaconess meeting. I was in the children's choir. I emceed every Easter program. All that, okay? But I'm not one of them super over the top religious type people. So, however, my oldest daughter is. I'm talking about, she get on my nerves. She get on my nerves. But when I tell you, when I couldn't get this stuff tonight, because I was talking to a friend of mine earlier today and I was like, I really want to be consistent with going live. I want to go live every Saturday. That's what I said I was going to try to work toward. I went live in like April or May and told the people I was going to be consistent. I was like, I'm going to be consistent. So I'm going to get up. I'm going to go live today. I've already prepped a video. I've already collected some stuff I want to show them. I'm going live. I was not feeling well yesterday either. But I was like, I'm going to go live. Regardless, I'm going live tonight. And as soon as that stuff started acting a fool, I was like, this ain't nothing but the devil. Leave me alone. I'm going live tonight. I'm going live every Saturday. I said I was going to do it. I'm going to go live every Saturday. What's funny to me is my brother and I used to do this little thing, right? I'm the youngest. My next closest sibling to me is 8 years older than me. So it's a big gap. But my mom passed in 2019, so I come from a family of fools. We laugh at everything funny. We don't take nothing serious. You gonna get cracked on constantly, right? So my mom was sick. She passed. We were there for 3 or 4 days, and then everybody things start going back to normal. We're going back home. Everybody going back to their house, whatever, to their lives. So my brother and I kept saying, how long you think we could use the excuse my mom just died? How long you think we could do that before people call us out on it? So it was like 8-9 months after, 10 months after, somebody will say something, and I'll be like, me and my brother be like, my mom just died. Shoot, leave me alone, my mama just died. And I'm saying that to say that's a funny story, because I also used to say to my brother, something will be going wrong or things will be happening, and I would be like, can you call our mama and tell her to get this hoobie-jooby off me? I don't know what's going on, but something is going on. And I think it's because we keep trying to play on my mama just died. So now it's something on us. Get it off. So when somebody just said that's just the devil trying, and that makes me laugh because I think about that. But I do feel like sometimes when you set a goal or you're determined to do something, or you're like, you know what, I'm about to take this to the next level. I'm about to put in this level of work. I'm about to do this. I do feel like things can start happening to try to deter you from going to that next, level. And it's like, no, baby, we gonna make this happen. You just gonna have to be mad, whatever that is that's trying to get in my way, because we're gonna keep pushing. A certain type of man has all girls. Is that good or bad? Because I do feel like, this is my thought on it, we're going to do these lives. I really feel like, and I feel like if I'm consistent and I come every Saturday and I'm doing a live and people start knowing, okay, it's a live, it will grow and it will turn into its own, thing, which is what we want to do. Exactly. People just grimy. Oh, you keep getting a commercial? I'm so sorry. This is the thing with lives. We can't control the ads. I remember seeing somebody else who was live was saying this too. When I do, I want to go live, and I go into my back and I say create a live video and I start streaming, I can't do anything about the ads. YouTube does that. So I'm sorry y'all are getting, excuse me, so many ads, because they just, if your channel is already monetized and you already have put ads on your videos and stuff, it will just, I don't even know when y'all get a commercial where they are. It just will insert them. I can't do anything about that. Sorry about that, y'all. But what was I getting ready to tell y'all? Oh, I do have a theory about the gender of kids when it comes to men. I feel like I used to, me and my friends used to talk about this all the time. I feel like hoish men have girls. Men who do women dirty, I feel like they have daughters. And there's no science behind, it's nothing behind this but me just talking junk with my friend. But I be like, I just feel like hoish men just always end up having a daughter. Or men who slimy, or men who don't do right by women, I feel like they have girls. Now, I do not want to say that about that lady's husband, because from all appearances, I don't know them personally. I don't know what goes on behind closed doors. But from everything that I've seen of them that they put out on social media, they seem to be in a happy, healthy marriage. He's very involved with the kids, seems to be a good husband. So I'm not trying to say that lady husband is a hoe. But in the past, some men that I have dealt with, they be hoes, they know they'll have them a girl, boy. Woo, they'll have a daughter. And the good men that I know, I'm not even trying to be funny, they have sons, they have boys. So, that's my theory. I'm having a difficult time finding the right shoes. I'm in my mid-40s and had a knee replacement last year. What do you mean the right shoes? What's right and what's wrong? Tell me. I wanted to ask y'all about this book too. I just read this book. Me and my best friend just read this book. Do y'all read a lot? Excuse me. Are y'all into reading? If not, we don't have to talk about it. But if y'all do read and y'all want me to tell you, it was a really good book. I'm actually looking for the next book I want to read. I think I know which book I want to read, but I haven't decided yet. That one when I finished that one, I had to take a little minute. I had to, had to let, if you read, I had to let it sink in. I had to think, it needed a minute. So now I think I'm ready to start the next one. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm not saying this a fact. I'm just talking mess, but I'm telling you, them terrible men have girls. I think they'd be like, oh, this how you want to do when I'm women, I'm finna give you one. Now, how you gonna treat her? What if they have a girl and a boy? I don't know. I don't know them either. I don't know NATO. You read. Let me show y'all this. Well, if y'all want me to show you the book, because I don't want to be boring people with stuff they're not interested in on the live on the fashion channel. $40. Somebody, I had already reposted something somebody said about that $40 on Instagram. It said, if you don't yell $40 anytime something costs $40, we can't be friends. And I was like, yeah. And then after that, I saw another meme that was like, y'all remember this scene? It is iconic. And it was a clip of the actual scene. And I'm like, black people will yell out $40 in a minute. Like, that's crazy. I'm not paying you $40. And somebody was like, looking back at this movie, that dress was only worth $10. I'm like, that dress was real Shein looking. It was real. Ooh, yeah. Usually more of, to me, I don't know what that means. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I follow this account on Instagram with a girl. I follow Merriam-Webster, which they are so entertaining. But I also follow this girl who puts these posts up that say, because y'all be pissing me off. And then it's just like grammar. Like you're versus you are. Like, it's just grammar. Because she was like, y'all get on my nerves with this bad grammar. And it is so funny to me. The way she types that stuff out, I be cracking up. 2 sons, the one with girls, good men. The one with 6 boys and 5 baby mamas. My God, today. Who in the world got 6 children? Children of blood and bone. You know what? My youngest daughter and I, our thing is like movies. We still trying to coordinate to go see Odyssey. But I saw that this was a movie, Children of Blood and Bone. I also saw some stuff about the author was fighting with the producer. Something crazy was going on. I don't know. But I was like, you know what? I should probably read that book. And I should tell my youngest daughter. She will probably read the book with me. And then we'll probably go see the movie together. I'm reading Chris's Lance Bottoms book right now. Didn't know her dad was Major Lance. Who is... Oh, Keisha Lance Bottoms, the mayor, the female mayor. Who is Major Lance? I didn't know her dad was Major Lance either. If that's who you're talking about? I think I might read children. But let me tell y'all something. I don't like no devilment. So this blood and bone. Just devilment, gory, like horror, or like go. I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't tend to like that. Like, even when I went to see Sinners, I didn't know that was a horror movie. I thought Sinners was amazing, but I didn't know it was a horror movie, a vampire movie. Had I known that, I probably would not have gone to see it. So I'm a little hesitant about this Children of Blood and Bone, because I don't like no devilment. I just don't. Who's Major Lance? I don't know who he is. Yeah, me and my daughter gonna go see the Odyssey. That's like the thing we do together. Yeah, okay, that's who I thought you were talking about. We do, me and my youngest daughter, we go to the movies. Like, that's just kind of our... My daughter will watch anything. You hear me? That girl... Go to the movies just to go to the movies. The movie be terrible, she gonna go watch it. I be like, Mo, please. She'll watch anything on TV. She'll watch anything. So she's always down to go to the movies. I don't know him. Not. Oh. That's what you talking about. That's her daddy. Sinners, listen, I don't do no devilment neither now, but I'm going to tell you, you need to see Sinners. Sinners is an amazing cinematic piece of art. And for it to be done by a black man and for it to be done so well, oh, I love it. And there's a scene in Sinners that brought me almost to tears. And it's not one of the horror scenes or anything like that. It's a scene where you just see them portray the transcendence of music and community and humanity and how we can love one another and live together. Oh my God. It's a beautiful movie. That's what I was thinking. That's Lenny. That ain't Lance, but I don't know. I need to look up who this girl daddy is. Because now I am Curious George. I don't know Major Lance. Who is that? Major Lance. American singer. What he's saying? Let me see. I want to hear his songs. Get to the music.
I just couldn't help myself. Guess I was born with the curious.
Baby, that's too old for me. I don't know Nato. I don't know him either. The devil is not in Sinners. Ain't no devil. She said, I do not want to see the devil on the big screen. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't want to see the devil on the big screen either. But Sinners was amazing. With Sinners, I'm a fan of Ryan Coogler. So my daughter's like, Mama, you want? I was like, yeah. I didn't know what the movie's premise was. I didn't know. And mind you, she had already seen the movie. This is what I'm telling you. My daughter will watch anything, and she will watch anything multiple times. So she had already been, and she was like, I'm like, well, I don't want to. She's like, no, I'll watch it again, Mama. Just come with me. I'll watch it again. So we went together, and when they went I was like, ain't nobody tell me nothing. I did not know this was what was going on. I did not know this what was going on. I definitely don't like horror movies, and I don't like vampires. I just don't like devilment. I don't like devilment. Sinners was amazing. And I will say, like I said, you can't take out the fact that it is horror kind of and it's kind of gory. And I wouldn't have seen it either if I knew that first. But now that I have seen it, wow. He's from my mama's childhood. I know he is, baby, because he was born in 1939. Hold on, y'all. And I don't think Keisha Lance Bottoms is that old. So he was doing what my mama then was doing. Hunching old. This is the book me and my friend just read, y'all. Have y'all read this? Ken. This is a good book. This is a good book. And I've read some things recently. Like I will say earlier this year. I was back on my I want to get back into reading because I used to read a lot. Girl, I don't know that song. I just listened to it. Like I ain't never heard this in my life. But see, yeah. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna get back into reading, and so I read a couple books. Some years ago, me, my best friend, and it was like three of us. We kind of had like a semi book club going. We would pick a book and kind of read it, but it wasn't like, formal or it was just kind of like, oh, y'all, let's read this book. And so we had read this book called Perfect Peace. I think it's the name of it, by Daniel Black. My goodness. That was a great book too. But it was a little like, I don't like devilment. I also don't too much love just downtrodden, beat me down, trouble, horrible times, one bad thing after the other happening. Y'all know the movie Monsters Ball with Halle Berry in it from back in the day. I remember my friend watching it. She was like, girl, the whole time I was watching that movie, I was like, Lord, when is she gonna catch a break? You know, like that, when it's just like, I don't necessarily enjoy that either. And that book, Perfect Peace, was a great book, but it was a little bit of that, like, it was kind of bad thing after bad thing after bad thing. So I saw that author's name come up again when I was looking for books this year. So I put a couple of his books in my library on my Kindle. And then I read another book by a different author. And the books just beat me down, y'all. It was just, every story was sad and awful, and people was getting abused, and I was just like, I need a break. It's too much. I just need a break. So I found this other author that I never heard of before, read a couple reviews, read her book. It was real lighthearted. You know, it's just a nice little lighthearted, little easy breezy read. So I needed that for a while, kind of like a palate cleanser. So that was great. And so I hadn't read anything since then. And then I read this book. This book had it was a good story, and it had some twists and turns in terms of people going through different experiences, which I'm okay with. But it wasn't just beat, down, terrible, awful. It was not that at all. It was a really good read. So I'm looking for something else, because sometimes it's just too much. I don't want to be sad all the time. You know, I just don't want to be, feeling all bad. You heard about that book on TikTok? Yes, I think that is a Ted Baker bag that I showed earlier. That's what you're talking about. But yeah, that book I did enjoy that book. And I haven't read anything else by her, so maybe I'll look at some of her other work. She has some other stuff out. But yeah, I can't take it when it just be too much. And y'all know I love true crime. I watch true crime every day. And even last night I was watching it. I will watch true crime like incessantly for a couple years or for a stretch. And then there's times where I'm like, I need to cleanse myself of all of this. And I just won't watch it for a few years. Because it's just, I feel like that stuff can get in your psyche. And last night I was watching a series, not a series, but, episode after episode after episode. And I was like, this too much. This too much. People are this is too gruesome. This is too, heinous. These crimes are outrageous. And I was like, okay, I think I might be getting close to the point where I need to take a little break from true crime too. Because it could be too much. Yeah, I enjoyed the book. I enjoyed it. And I think it took me like 3 days to read it. And it's well written. I like the pacing of the story and the format that it's written in. It kept my attention too. Yeah, it was good. It was good. Okay, y'all, it's 10:14. Do y'all have anything else for me? Anything else y'all want to talk about? Anything else y'all got going on that's interesting? Do y'all watch Ted Lasso? Y'all know Ted Lasso's back. A new season is out. I don't know if everybody is a fan of it, but I thought it was an excellent show. And when they said they were coming out with a new season, because there's shows that I'll be like, or movies, and I'm just like, leave it alone. It was great. It was done. Y'all wrapped it up and put a bow on it. Leave it alone. Because usually when they try to, dig back into the vault, they mess stuff up. So I was kind of hesitant about the new season of Ted Lasso. But when I saw him, the main actor, and I think he's the creator, I saw a clip of him giving an interview, and he said it's the same writers, it's the same production team, and I was like, okay, they may get it right. And so far, I feel like they've done a good job. You've been meaning to watch Ted Lasso. You do have to be careful what you let in. To me, I think you got to be careful what and how much. Because everybody got different bandwidth. You're like, I can deal with a little bit of foolishness. When it's this much foolishness, there's too much. But if you've been meaning to watch Ted Lasso, I would suggest it. I think it's a great show. I will say it's one of my it's in the top 5 of the best shows I think that have ever been on TV. In my opinion. And I don't know that I'm saying of all time ever in the creation of TV, but when I think about TV shows that are very, very well done, like excellent TV shows, it's absolutely in my top 5, if not top 3. The other one, the best TV show ever made ever, is This Is Us. The Last House, I never heard of that, but do y'all know they just remade Little House on the Prairie? They got like a current like Little House on the Prairie. Have y'all seen that? And I, you know, when I saw that they was making it, let me tell y'all what I thought. Telling y'all, my mind is shot out. I was like, whoever they make the daddy, he better be a strong man and he better be kind of attractive, because that's what the old one gave. He was a daddy, he was a husband, he was a man, but he was also kind of an attractive white man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they better have casted this correctly. I watch a lot of YouTube as well. I watch a lot of YouTube. Sometimes I'm watching YouTube to study, you know, for my own, to improve my own stuff, to see what the algorithm, you know. And then sometimes, I mean, aside from that, I just watch YouTube because I watch YouTube. I think it got bad with me watching YouTube so much when there was a period of like 6 or 7 years where I didn't even have a TV. I stopped watching the news first. I did that first. I haven't watched the news in 15 years. And then I went through this period where I was like reading a lot. And then I was in school at night. So I really didn't have time. And then I was like, why am I going to buy another brand new TV when I don't really watch TV? So I didn't have a TV. So when I would have downtime, I would typically be on my laptop and I would watch YouTube. That's when it got bad. When I just would watch YouTube like just all the time. And now I do this. I still do that now. I watch a lot of YouTube. Michael Landon, yes. They better not mess Little House on the Prairie up. That's what I'm saying to you. You better not mess it up. If you're going to bring it back in 2026, and I think it's already out, y'all better have done it right. Y'all better make that little heifer mean as she ever could be. Like, what was her name? Y'all know the little blonde girl. The evil one on the show. Whoever y'all cast, you better be that evil. Laura Ingalls Wilder better be that sweet. The man better be that strong of a husband and kind of attractive. Y'all better get it right. That's all I'm saying. You haven't watched the news in so long. So there's a new different world. Is that why Brandy did the song over? I didn't know that there was a new different world. I saw that she did the song and I was wondering if it was attached to something. So I may watch it. I feel real, you know, I think especially kind of like my age group, I feel very protective of the things that we had that were groundbreaking and amazing and so creative in the 90s, early 2000s, because I just feel like that was like peak creativity and talent and like innovation. So I don't like when people revisit that stuff, because I'm telling you, most times they mess it up. Or they just can't capture that intangible thing that made it so amazing, because sometimes that intangible thing is attached to the times, so you can't recreate it at a different time in human existence and have it hit the same. So I might check it out. I don't know. I don't know. The new version is okay. You've seen the new version? You're talking about Little House on the Prairie? The new version is okay. YouTube and Murder, She Wrote at night. You watch Golden Girls too? Because I can watch Golden Girls all day. He loves watching fashion YouTube. That's too cute. The Rough Side of the Mountain, baby, is Keisha's book. Is whose book? What is this? Rough Side of the Mountain is a church song, ain't it? The blonde evil girl is not on the new Little House on the Prairie? Then who is the villain? She was the villain of the show, her and her mama. The Little Rascals, they need to leave that alone. Oh, that's cool. My best friend's son is a main character in a different world. Okay, I heard Brandy's redo of the song. I just didn't know the show was getting redone as well. This is the thing. You don't have to watch the news to know what's going on when it go on. And I used to think that I would be missing something too. I know everything that's happening when it happened. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's a different spin on it. So, everything that I need to know about comes across my, comes to me. Either my kid's gonna call, my best friend gonna text me. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think sometimes people can be addicted to that news and addicted to like the negativity that they come watch on there, and this happened. Anything of importance. I live in Florida, baby. I know every time a hurricane coming. I know how far away it is. I know what category it is, and I ain't watched the weather, and I can't remember when. But you'll find out. People will tell you. Somebody gonna call you. Somebody gonna text you. Somebody gonna be like, "You heard a hurricane coming?" Like you'll get what you need. And then I think as time passed, not 15 years ago when I stopped watching, but as time has passed and like more current time, social media. I'm on Instagram. I'm gonna see what's going on. So. Yeah, I still be knowing what go on. I just don't get all that negative. I've been in places like, say for instance, when I take my car in to get my tires changed, or when I took my car in more recently to get my brakes done. You know how you sit in a little waiting room and they'll have the news on? Oh my God, it was awful. And I was like, it's just negative story, negative story, negative story, negative story, doom and gloom, doom and gloom. I'm like, oh my God, how do people watch this? I don't like to be sad. I don't. And it was just like, I was like, this is terrible. And I'm sure it's also because I don't watch the news. So it felt very like, it felt real too much. Now, I don't mind when they do a different spin. So somebody just said it's their children. I'm like, okay. And when they redid Fresh Prince, they put a little spin on it and made it like a rough, real life, more like street version of Fresh Prince, I heard. Where the dude was like selling drugs and stuff, and that's why he got sent to Uncle Phil, and it was more kind of less lighthearted and funny, and I was like, oh, okay, that's, I wouldn't mind if they didn't make it, but if they do, and they do something like that, it's kind of like, well, okay. Little House is good. The Native Americans are main characters in Little House. Okay, that's a different spin too. Mr. Olsen's daughter, Nettie, that's that heifer name, Nettie, the mean blonde girl with them curls. Did you know that mean girl? She was awful. Yeah, the YouTube titles. Yep. And I used to watch Phil DeFranco all the time on YouTube. He used to do the news daily. And it was a mix of like pop culture, YouTube news, international news, a little political news. So that kept me, I knew what was going on. The news is very depressing. Yeah, it can be a lot, especially with the political climate. You know what else I've noticed about YouTube? Nelly, you're right. Her name wasn't Nettie on Little House on the Prairie. It's Nelly, but that's that mean heifer, the villain. Yeah, you're right. I've noticed too with YouTube, I have to clean my YouTube feed sometimes, because YouTube I like commentary channels, but I do notice there's an area of commentary channels on YouTube where the titles will be kind of intriguing, but it's really just negativity. And I have to be careful with that too, because you can just get pulled into that. It's like, it'll be like, I'm trying to think of some. The dark truth behind the Golden Girls. And you'll be like, oh, what happened on the Golden Girls behind the scenes we don't know about? And you click it and it's just all this. Oh, they said this producer was like this. Oh, they said B. Arthur didn't really like, Betty White. Oh, but it's just a bunch of negativity. And it's like, I could do without knowing that. I ain't have to know none of this. Or to be like, how our economy is doomed and what you can do to get yourself prepared. And it's like, that's that whole fear-based, you know, fear-mongering, negativity. And sometimes I need to know the information. We need to be informed. But all that, I don't like, honey. I don't like no devilment, and I don't like no mess. Aaron Pames is enough breaking news for me. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know how you do Little House on the Prairie without Nelly. Who is going to be the villain? Now I want to go look it up and see who the villain is. Jon Stewart on Comedy Central is probably a good place too, because you're going to get that comic relief as well, but he's also going to tell you, you're going to know what's going on. I was thinking about Perry Mason the other day. I used to really like Perry Mason. Yeah, sometimes it's like what the title says, but once you watch it, you like, this really just a negative video. You know, you really just talking crap about somebody or some show or some people or, you know. Yeah, that negative stuff, you have to be careful. I feel like that stuff get in your psyche. You start being negative without realizing it. You start seeing the world that way. You could get sick. I believe all that. Like, you gotta kind of, you know, just be mindful. Because I was watching a lot of like, because you know what'll get me first? It'll be like, oh, 10 facts you never knew about Tales from the Crypt. And it's like, oh, I used to love that show. What's 10 facts I don't know? You know, then you click it. They start telling you about how the producer was a you know, used to mess with churn or something. It's like, I ain't even know that. I thought you was going to tell me how they made the puppet. You know, I didn't need to know that. So you thinking it's one type of, oh, this is info or this, you know, and it just like, that's not really what this video is for. And then after you watch a couple, you know, YouTube, you watch a couple and then they just start feeding you those types of videos. They just start showing you those thumbnails of those types of videos. And I'm like, I don't want to see this. Or you watch one cooking video on, you know, I don't know how to cook oxtails in the slow cooker, and then they show you 37 cooking videos. I'm like, YouTube. I just wanted to see this one recipe. So you click on a couple, and then they just show you whatever. It'll be a million of the same thing. So that's why I say sometimes I have to go through and just kind of like not interested. Because there are commentary channels that I really enjoy. You know, like they'll do, a deep dive into like, you know who I like a lot? This channel called Mr. Beat. He's an American history teacher, or was. I don't know if he still teaches, but I love his stuff. Like, it'll be like every war the U.S. has been in explained, but it's from like an American history standpoint. And he's a teacher, so he'll be telling you about, this is what the conflict was, this is how the war started, you know, this was how the U.S. got into the war. You know, it'll be something like that that's kind of just interesting, or maybe historical. I don't mind that kind of stuff. I kind of like that, but it can go from that to like wild stuff real quick. They have a new Matlock. Yeah, isn't it what's her name from Misery? What's her name? Oh my God, y'all know who I'm talking about. Isn't it her that's playing the new Matlock? Really? They're playing in our 80s faces. But I think Matlock they redid with God, what is her name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Kathy Bates. Isn't she playing Matlock now? I think so. It's Two Mean Sisters on Little House. The town doctor is black. I might go check out Little House on the Prairie. Y'all making me intrigued about how they chose to do it. Yeah, Kathy Bates. I know. I just be wanting to buy clothes, girl. That's why I be like, I just want to buy some clothes. I don't even want to. Oh, know about this news, please. I just want to buy some shoes from Steve Madden that look like designer shoes, but ain't. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. I just want to shop. I want to see what they got new at Zara. That's it. That's it. It's a good show. I might check it out. Y'all might have convinced me to just give it a little gander, you know, just to kind of see what's going on. Just to kind of see. Okay, I want to ask y'all something. This is about content and about what I create on the channel. You ain't never watched Little House on the Prairie? Girl, who raised you? Little House on the Prairie, Matlock, Murder, She Wrote, Golden Girls, Andy Griffith, if we're being honest. I used to love Andy Griffith, even though when I watched it, it was already an old show, but they used to replay it and I used to watch it. The Beverly Hillbillies, all that. You know, I don't ever have a desire to speak Spanish, but what I do want to do, I took French in high school. I want to start taking French again. I really do want to do that. I'm like, I want to start taking French again and see if I could pick it back up or what I remember, or if I could kind of, you know, just learn it. I have been thinking about that. I know a lot of people learning Spanish though. Okay, so this is the question. Do y'all like when people try on clothes that they bought and show y'all the outfits or the pieces? Or do y'all like more kind of what I lean towards, which is telling you who has what, showing you the stuff, telling you what the trends are, you know, this is on sale, this is a designer dupe. What do y'all like about that? Or do y'all like when people go to the mall and film themselves looking at stuff, trying on stuff at the mall, showing you what's new at Mango or Zara or, you know, Coach or in the Chanel store? Like, if you had to pick in order, you know, the kind of things you like to watch on YouTube when it comes to fashion, what do y'all like to see that you would sit and watch and be like, oh yeah, I love when it's this kind of video? I'm sure in Canada, y'all probably did learn French. French, when I took it, it was kind of like, oh, you taking French? You're not going to take Spanish? But I liked French. I always liked the way it sounded. So I took French in high school. And I enjoyed it a lot. I think I took it for 2 years. I think I took it 2 years. Latin. Oh, that had to be terribly boring. Come on, y'all. Don't say both. I said like 4 things. And both doesn't help. If you had to, okay, if somebody said you got 10 videos you could watch. That's it. 10 videos you could watch for the next 6 months. It's either this format or this. Which one would you pick? You know what I remember from French? One of my French teachers' name was Madame Roche. I remember that. My name was Chantal. She gave everybody a name. You know what else I remember? I don't know why I remember comme ci, comme ça. I don't know why I remember that. It means so-so. And I'm like, of all the things we learned, and I even went to the foreign language festival and did the little impromptu where you have to stand up there and they ask you questions and you got to answer the question in your language. How that's all you remember? What's going on up here? What's going on up here? That's another reason I want to get back into it, just to see if I will remember when I get reintroduced to some of this stuff. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Show it on as you talk about it, and then take us shopping when you go. Okay, personally, I like seeing the new trends and duping the looks. I do prefer your way. You show the pics, different outfits together with where to buy them. When the creators do these huge hauls a few times a month, do they keep all the clothes? Girl, I'll get back to that in a minute. I said I like seeing you try on things because you have impeccable style. Thank you. Others just pop the damn thumbnail. No, take it from there. Try-ons. I usually started because I've usually actually started. Okay. I like QVC because they try on the clothes on different sizes. See, that's why I'm asking to kind of. Okay. Okay. See, that's so we do it be sticking. Okay, so this is the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. Ooh, my secret. Ooh, y'all remember that? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ooh, my secret. That was when Ralph Tresvant's voice was still a little baby voice. He hadn't hit that puberty yet. This is the thing I used to do when I first started doing fashion videos, because I wanted to transition from hair videos to fashion. Baby, that was a hard transition. You hear me? My views went, ew. That was terrible. But I knew if I kept doing them, it would get better. I used to go buy clothes every week. And I was just doing hauls and trying on the clothes and showing the outfits and trying on the clothes and showing the outfits. And at one point I said, I can't do this no more. Because then it got to a point where I was taking stuff back all the time. Because I'm like, what the hell? Let me tell you something. I love clothes. But baby, ain't nobody buying clothes every single week. That amount of clothes that it takes to make a video, that's insane. So I really thought about, sat down on, got quiet about, meditated on what could I do, and I came up with the format that I do now, because it still allowed me to enjoy fashion and clothes. It still allowed me to share stuff with y'all, but I didn't have to buy clothes every week like that. That's crazy. So to answer somebody's question, I don't know what they're doing with the clothes. I started taking stuff back to the store. I started taking stuff to Plato's Closet, to Style Encore, to the women's domestic violence shelter, because it's too much. It's too much. I don't care what nobody tell you. You could purge every 90 days if you want to. That still is too much. I'm getting to that point now because I've done a lot of buying recently, but that's because my style is changing. So I've done a lot of buying. I've also done a lot of taking stuff out of my closet and just getting rid of it. But that's something that doesn't happen frequently. I'm not doing that every Friday. Could you imagine? So I started doing that because I was doing haul videos. But let me tell y'all something about them hauls. This is a behind the scenes. Them hauls don't pay. The views on those videos and the CPM on those videos is not worth it. You're not even making back what you spending to buy them clothes. So I study YouTube. This is what I do. This is how I pay my bills. This is how I live. I'm a student of YouTube, of the algorithm, of when a video performs well, when it doesn't, how much to make. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those videos don't do well as a creator. People like watching a person put an outfit together. I do too. But they don't do well, and that is not sustainable. You cannot do that. So I do think, though, I've seen videos of more like brands. So I'll say like Revolve or Net-a-Porter, where they will do this part of the video where the person is actually putting on the outfit off the rack, or they're showing the person. And I was like, oh, I enjoyed that. It's kind of a more high quality production, but they do show it. I do enjoy that. I do like that a little bit, and I think I could do a version of that would also work. I also do like how Janae has that series where she's like how to shop like a pro, and she takes you to the actual store and is like, you should get this because of this, or this is not going to lay well on the body. I love that kind of thing too. I think that whole tips and showing people and telling people the little tricks and explaining why something's good or not good, I like that too. The issue with that is she has an assistant that films her and goes to the mall with her and does that. I'm a one-man show, so that might be a little difficult. Even when I went to Dillard's that one time, which was kind of fun, I went with my daughter because she loves to do that. My youngest daughter, she want me to vlog so bad. I'm like, girl, I do not want people in my business like that. And I'm boring. I don't do a lot. She's like, mommy, people will watch you be boring. So she went with me to record that. So could I make it work? Possibly. But I want to do something that's like, I like the format I came up with. I feel like nobody else on YouTube was doing it. Nobody else really does it like I do it. I can still interject my personality. It could be entertaining. I could also still talk about clothes, which is what I love to talk about. And I can also give you something valuable, you know, tips and tricks. Who has a sale? What's cute? What's not? Why? You know, so I like that too. I just haven't come up with a way to go to the stores and do something that I feel like fits into my lane and is useful. Because there's a lot of people that just go to the store and show you what's in the store. It's like, girl, I could have went to Macy's myself. You know, I could have went to Mango myself. That's why I always try to, in my videos, keep a little portion of that let's create a dupe look. Because I know people like that. Like, show me how to pair it with what and what colors go together and why this look good and what shoe that'll look cutest with this. People like that. And I think that's what I bring to the table. So, I'm thinking, because I have some ideas. I'm not going to say them, or, you know, they're not fleshed out, and you got to be careful. But I'm interested in what people like to watch, because fashion has started to change on YouTube. And I feel like if you don't grow and evolve, you will find yourself left behind. Because y'all remember back in the day when makeup videos was a thing? When people was teaching you how to do a wing liner if you had a hooded eye. When people was teaching you how to put on a false lash. And it was teaching you how to fill in your eyebrows. It was huge. But you know what happened? It kind of tapered off. You know why? Because we learned how to do all the stuff. I don't need to watch a tutorial now on how to blend my blush. I know how to blend it. Because I have literally seen 300 videos on it since 2016. Till today. So when you put up a video like that, nobody's going to click it like they would have clicked it in 2018. And I think that's what's happening with fashion content on YouTube. People have seen a million hauls. People know when you come with that big box from Zara, they're going to watch you pull out the stuff and show it to them. And then it's like, okay, yeah, I could have went to Zara or clicked on the website. It's not as enticing or interesting to people anymore to just show a bunch of clothes. So I like to ask, because you know, it's hard for me because I'm creating the content. If you ask me what kind of true crime show I want to see, baby, I can rattle it off. That's why I like to ask y'all, because y'all are the viewers. You're actually watching it, you know. So I do think people like to see me put outfits together. I do think people like to see you in the store, but I don't know what they want to see in the store. Do y'all like it when people take you into the dressing room with them and it's like, this is what I got. I'm going to try this on, y'all. This look good. This don't look good. I don't like how this gap in the back. Is that the kind of like in store you like, or just walking through the store telling you what they see in the store that they think is cute? Because I feel like that's useless. Me walking through Zara telling you what I think is cute doesn't help. That's why I like Janae's format, because she's telling you this fabric is not well done. So if you get this piece, it's going to fall apart after you wash it. This is good. It has a really nice structure to it. It's made really well. This is going to be good for, you know, summer, because this color is she's giving you something about, she's, you know what I'm saying, giving you something. Me just going through Zara like, oh girl, I like them shoes. Oh, look at these jeans. I like these jeans. How does that help you? That didn't give you that. You know what I mean? That don't do nothing for you in my mind. Okay, let me read what y'all said now. Wait a minute. Holla. Okay. Okay, I can see that. Somebody said watching how you source pieces in real time in the mall would be nice as well. I can see that, and I feel like that would be helpful. Okay. She said, I'm not born. Well, thank you. It's entertaining. Keep doing what you do. Baby, I can't thrift, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. No dressing room. Okay. This is so funny because people are like, no dressing room. No. Then the next comment, I enjoy the dressing room video. Now, I agree. The high-end stores, I be loving that. When people be going to Chanel dropping that coin, baby, or they be up in Louis Vuitton and they be sitting there getting the champagne and I love that too, because I like doing it. I love when I go by high-end stuff. I love to go to, we got a high-end mall here listen, I love all of that. I like watching it. I like doing it. I love that too. Yeah. I could see that. Okay, what I'm gathering, y'all tell me if I'm right. Y'all like my format. Y'all like what I do and how I do it and what it is you get from it. Y'all like that. Somebody said me kind of, shopping in real time and talking through that. I could see that because listen, baby, I'm a professional shopper now. I shop so good that people always think I'm stealing. Always. Because I have a formula. I'm going to come in first and I'm going to walk through the entire store. But when I'm doing that, I'm taking mental snapshots. When I walk through that store, I am keeping a record in my mind. So if I pass something right here, that's cute. I'm going to keep looking. Now I'm upstairs on the other side. Oh, dang, you know what? This shirt will be cute with them pants down there that I said was cute. So now I'm gonna start picking up stuff. Then I'm going to take this all the way back downstairs to them pants. I'm going to grab them pants. I'm going to look at them together in the mirror. I might put it back. I might keep it. I might get another color. I'm going to walk back around again. And I go in a like a pattern. Then I get all the stuff I'm going to get. And then I go check out. They always think I'm stealing because of the way I shop. But I have developed this way of shopping. It works. Because how many times have you done that? Like, oh, these pants cute. You tell people, oh, that's cute. That's cute. Like, and you throw them on your arm. Now you got the pants. You don't know what you're going to put with them. You don't know what color look nice is with it. You just got the pants. You don't know what else is in the store yet. You're going to pass 4 more pair of pants that look better than that. Now you got all this stuff. Now you got to try to edit. Now you got to you got to shop smarter. You got to shop smarter. Got to be more careful. So I'm a shopper. I can get in and out too. Like, especially once I know the store, like the Zara I go to all the time, I know the store, the layout, I'm in and out. And I can go in there and grab 5 outfits and check out and be back in my car. So I can see how that may be interesting for people to see. The dressing rooms I don't like either. And I think most people are saying no. I don't like that either because I hate even going in there myself and then watching you in there. What is that? I'm not your size. I can't wear what you're wearing. My body ain't shaped like your body. You may think it don't fit right. I might think, oh, I thought that looked cute on her. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I do think that I do like that that's what I offer to show you that is the Chanel jacket that costs $5,500 amazing. It is. But this is why it's amazing. These are the things about it that make it amazing. And you know what? They got one over here at Cost that has those same 5 things that's amazing too, that you can afford. And I really love that. And I've always had a mind for that and I always kind of shop that way myself. So I do like that. That's what I try to give y'all in my videos. Because I told you, I think everybody should be able to dress well, feel good, look good at any price point. I believe that. Because if I had an unlimited budget, baby, it'll be Chanel head to toe. It will be Louis Vuitton head to toe. It would be all of the ridiculously priced things head to toe. And I have nice things, but also, baby, give me a Zara moment in a minute now. I have no problem. Give me a Steve Madden dupe too, because I'll take it. I was thinking about that because I'm getting ready to transition my wardrobe, which is so hard for me because I live in Florida. And I know I say that and y'all may not get it unless you live here. The seasons for me don't change when they change for the rest of the world. Like right now, people are doing pre-fall, transitional, getting into fall. Baby, it's August. It's some places where that temperature getting it's okay, getting a little, baby, it's 92 degrees today. So for me to even put myself in I was putting together these looks for Instagram for what I want to film for the next 2 weeks for Instagram, right? So I lay everything out. I go in Canva, blah, blah, blah. So it's a jacket. I was like, oh, this little jacket would be cute with this. I went in my closet. I was like, oh, I took that out and put it in storage when I transitioned my closet last season into spring or summer, right? So it's in storage. And I'm like, oh, I should go get it out of storage. But I'm like, no, I should not. It's still hot here. people want to see that stuff right now. You know, they want to see the pre-fall stuff, but it is hot right now. So if I took all that stuff out of my closet that's summer and put pre-fall stuff in there, in my real life, I wouldn't be able to go in there and get dressed because it's still so hot right now. And when I look at my analytics, most of my viewership is like Chicago, New York, Detroit, like they're going into pre-fall. So I have to show that stuff, but I can't wear that in my real life. So I want to transition my closet, but it's not time for me to do it yet in real life. And to just do it for the video and then still take all that stuff back to storage would be crazy. So excuse me, I'm thinking about showing that though when I do it, or just showing it slowly, because there's some stuff that I am taking out, you know, and some stuff that I would be okay putting in my closet right now. So the Florida thing is crazy. You know, if I had unlimited money, I would have some pieces now. But I would never not still go to Zara, Mango, like ASOS. I would still buy those things. I know I would still buy those things. And I would not pay $10,000 for something, even if I had it, just because it's $10,000. I would have to feel like I'm willing to pay $10,000 for this, for whatever fill in the blank reason, you know. I'm gonna keep the format. Y'all saying y'all like it. You know, y'all like how it is. So if it ain't broke, you know. You know, my boyfriend was telling me, he was like, because I make him watch all the fashion girls. I'd be like, watch her video, watch her video, watch her video. Now watch my videos. What you think is different? What you think is better? What you think is, you know. And he was like, I just think the only thing is that you need to get out. He's like, maybe you need to go to the actual store or go outside. People like that. They like when you take them with you. They like to, you know, experience what you doing when you shopping. Like, maybe you should do that. And I was like, you might be on to something. But nobody else does what I do like I do. I do recognize that. I know I'm not rushing the season change. I love being in Florida. Now it's still summer right now, and will be summer next month too. I love it, but I know that people who watch me, you know, you got to keep up with what's current with them, which is seasons are changing in other parts. But I don't want Florida to rush to get, you know, don't get cold, but you know, I don't want it to rush to get cool outside. Yeah, up north is already 78 degrees. Girl, it is 10:54. I bet you if I walked outside right now, it's 78 degrees. Let me see how hot it is outside right now. My AC is on 73. And been on 73 all day. And when I go to bed, it's going to be on 65. Remember, this what time it is in Orlando right now. Can you see that? It's 83 degrees at 11 o'clock at night. When the sun is down. You see what I'm saying? And it rained today. So that's the only reason it's 83. Because it rained today. Like tomorrow, the high is 96. Y'all talking about pre-fall. Baby, I got no suntan lotion. It's, you know. Zara would be sick of me if I had unlimited funds. Yes, honey, I love the sun. Yeah, I do need to know what y'all want to see. Hello. Well, see, the weather's getting cooler. It's 80 degrees in Atlanta. It's 65 in Canada, baby. It is almost 20 degrees warmer than that here. It's 83. It's 83 right now at nighttime. Okay, y'all, it's 11 o'clock. I gotta go because I gotta go to bed because I gotta film tomorrow because the video will go up tomorrow. And that video, I'm gonna tell y'all what the video is. What is Tomato's video? Tomato. No, that's not. I got too many videos already laid out. What's the last video I did? Okay, that was ASOS. That video did not do well. Y'all ain't liked it. Tomorrow is going to be, it's either going to be, okay, wearable 2026. I'm talking y'all. Wearable 2026 fall trends. Or it's going to be which items to get rid of in your closet to transition out of summer. So it'll be one of those two videos tomorrow. And there will be a sponsor in the video tomorrow. So, okay. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. And we will be back live next Saturday. I'm going to try to do this every Saturday. I'm telling y'all. I'll try to make it consistent on Saturdays. 74 in DC right now. Wow, for DC, that's probably good, right? It's 88 in Arkansas. Okay. That's, you know, y'all hovering around where we are. Y'all love that next. You didn't get notified on my last video. I feel like a lot of people didn't, because I'm going to be honest. I have videos that don't always do as well as the last video, but that video did horrible. I'm like, do the people know the video is out? Did the people see that the video was published? Yeah, that video, I don't know, people didn't like it. People don't like specific videos. So people don't like if I do, you know, what's new at ASOS, what's new at Mango. Those don't do it. If I do, oh, the best shoes you should get for the fall, the best coats, the best denim. People don't like one topic video titles. They just never do well. I don't know what that is, but those videos never do well. And that's kind of why I don't do them. Like, I had so many people like, would you do something for work outfits, what to wear in the office? People don't like one topic videos. Like, if I say the trends for fall, it could be 5 trends, it could be 15, but it's different stuff. It's going to be shoes, jackets, you know, pants, skirts, dresses. So people will click that. If I say the best denim for fall 2026, it'll get 3 views. People don't like that. They won't click on it. Okay, y'all, I'm going to bed. I'm about to take a shower, and I'm going to try to save my hair for tomorrow. I know it ain't going to work because I got these piercings, so I cannot really tie my hair down. Like, I need to be able to tie it down and save my hairstyle, which means I'm going to have to do my hair again tomorrow before I film. So, TTFN, y'all. If anybody got any good book suggestions, feel free to leave them, because I'm looking for the next book to read. And I'll let y'all remember this? We'll be back in 2 and 2. Y'all remember that from Love Connection? I'll be back next week. YouTube be real iffy, child. Yeah. Can you present some styles with hats? Maybe. I could probably work that into a video. Okay, y'all. TTFN. I'm going to click off now, and I will talk to y'all next Saturday. Thank you, everybody that joined. Stay with me. I appreciate you. Good night. Where do I end it? Let's see.